Page 368, Chapter 21. There is light everywhere, bright, warm, piercing light, and I endeavour to keep it at bay for a few more precious minutes. I want to hide just a few more minutes, but the glare is too strong, and I finally succumb to wakefulness. A glorious Seattle morning greets me, sunshine pouring through the full-height windows and flooding the room with too bright light. Why didn't we close the blinds last night? I'm in Christian Grey's vast bed, minus one Christian Grey. I lay back for a moment, staring through the windows at the lofty vista of Seattle's skyline. Life in the clouds sure feels unreal. A fantasy, a castle in the air, adrift from the ground, safe from the realities of life, far away from neglect, hunger, and crack-whore mothers. I shudder to think what he went through as a small child, and I understand why he lives here, isolated, surrounded by beautiful, precious works of art, so far removed from where he started. Mission statement indeed. I frown because it still doesn't explain why I can't touch him. Ironically, I feel the same way up here in his lofty tower. I'm adrift from reality. I'm in this fantasy apartment having fantasy sex with my fantasy boyfriend, when the grim reality is he wants a special arrangement. Though he said he'll try more. What does that actually mean? This is what I need to clarify between us, to see if we're still at opposite ends of the seesaw, or if we're itching closer together. Climbing out of bed, feeling stiff, and for want of a better expression, well used. Yes, that would be all the sex then. My subcontracts purrs her lips in disapproval. I roll my eyes at her, grateful that a certain twitchy-palmed control freak is not in the room, and I resolve to ask him about the personal trainer. That's if I sign. My inner goddess glares at me in desperation. Of course you'll sign. I ignore them both, and after a quick trip to the bathroom, I go in search of Christian. He's not in the gallery, but an elegant middle-aged woman is cleaning in the kitchen area. The sight of her stops me in my tracks. She has short blonde hair and clear blue eyes. She wears a plain white tailored shirt and a navy blue pencil skirt. She smiles broadly when she sees me. Good morning, Miss Steele. Would you like some breakfast? Her tone is warm but businesslike, and I'm stunned. Who is the attractive blonde in the Christian's kitchen? I'm only wearing Christian's t-shirt. I feel self-conscious and embarrassed by my lack of clothing. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage. My voice is quiet, unable to hide the anxiety in my voice. Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I'm Mrs. Jones, Mr. Grey's housekeeper. Oh, how do you do? I manage. Would you like some breakfast, Ma'am? Ma'am? Just some tea would be lovely, thank you. Do you know where Mr. Grey is? In his study. Thank you. I scuttled off towards the stuffy, mortified. Why does Christian only have attractive blondes working for him? And a nasty thought comes involuntarily into my mind. Are they all ex-subs? I refuse to entertain that hideous idea. I poke my head shyly around the door. He's on the phone, facing the window, in black pants and a white shirt. His hair is still wet from the shower, and I'm completely distracted from my negative thoughts. Unless that company's P&L improves, I'm not interested, Ross. We're not carrying dead weight. I don't need any more lame excuses.